주시기 바랍니다.
And to your phone.
네. 션 레비 감독님 감사합니다.
Thank you so much, Shawn.
잠시 후에 모실게요. 오른쪽 보세요.
Stage and invite you back just a minute.
와우. 라이언이 왔습니다.
Welcome, Ryan.
왼쪽부터 봐주시는데요.
The room is filled with members of the press here today. Head to the center of the room, please. Straight ahead, center of the room.
그리고 오른쪽을 봐주시기 바랍니다.
So before we open up the floor for the questions from the journalists, we want to start. So it was interesting how you chose to go see a baseball game as your very first outing in Korea. Is there a particular reason behind that? And also, what else do you have planned while you're staying in Korea?
Okay, I want to just set the stage for this. We have on this tour, we have a kind of agreement between the three of us where each city we arrive in, one of us gets to pick something, anything that is culturally significant to that area, something that might be of interest to not just the people of Korea, but also us. And it's called Can't Say No. You can't say no. So when we landed, Hugh and I had no idea where we were going. We didn't know we were going to a baseball game. And it was Shawn's surprise to us, and boy, were we surprised. I mean,
actually, the crowd here is another level from when you see America. There were maybe 5,000 fans singing, cheering in unison. It was amazing.
And my watch kept doing the it's too loud, leave thing it does. And it's only ever done that at a Taylor Swift concert when they were screaming so loud that, yeah, my watch was telling me, you're going to lose your hearing, leave. Boy, I think Deadpool to me, the character, the franchise, the making of these movies represents, a stick-to-itiveness, like a perseverance in a way. It took me 10 years to get the first movie made. It was one of the most gratifying moments of my life when that film not only came out, but was so widely embraced all over the world, not the least of which right here in Seoul, in Korea. The second movie was just, again, like a doubling down on just an absolute labor of love. And then my dream for the last 6 years has been able to do a movie with these guys, and it was not easy to get them to say yes to this. It was very, very difficult to convince Marvel that this was the way to come out with these characters into the MCU who had previously been in the other universe, the X-Men universe. And again, it sort of reaffirms, this is what it means, that this franchise means to me. It reaffirms that idea that you have to kind of stick to what you believe in. And I am still unbelievably surprised and feel incredibly privileged that I get to sit here next to two of these guys. And
one for Shawn and one for Ryan. The first question is for you, Shawn. So Deadpool is now a part of Disney.
From the earliest days, Shawn and I writing this script in my apartment in New York City. I remember, we wrote this sort of Marvel Jesus bit in the movie, which is really just more of a way to illustrate Deadpool's own self-delusion. It is not, at the time, it certainly wasn't meant to be a commentary on the film industry, Marvel, comic books, any of that stuff. But yeah, Marvel hit a bit of a rougher patch maybe than normal. They required a little bit of a reset, and suddenly that storyline became ultra relevant, more externally than for us. But it was almost like, my wife, I remember Blake said to me, like, did you somehow orchestrate it this way? Did you try to make it so that line was relevant? I'm not that smart, I promise. But I don't know about that aspect of, that's not what we're here to do. The three of us when we set out to make this film, we had a very specific North Star, and that was to deliver unbridled joy and audacity to audiences.
트라이 해주셔도 좋습니다.
If you like what you're seeing, please go ahead and try it on.
예, 지금 휴잭맨은 서울 성공에서 남긴 고름을 본인이 메고 있어요.
And as the Goodwill Ambassador,
Since I'm a naturally nervous person, and I like to put my hands having that opportunity to get to build in, to go and experience some of the culture and some of what makes this place so special.
Korea's always embraced Hugh's films, Ryan's films, my film.
분이세요. 네. 자, 세